just on my way back from mailing out some people that bought comics from me from the live auction I did about 2 months ago. They paid their payment plans early. So to shout out to Daniel and Kim, your comics have been sent out. And Daniel, I haven't received the payment yet today, but you've ordered from me so much and you've put your trust in me. I mailed your comic out anyway. So I'm sure it will be arriving today. If not tomorrow, I'm not worried about it, but I want to thank both of you. I was actually on the phone with Daniel Patterson at PGX. Shout out to Daniel. Always a pleasure to talk to him. Just asking out of curiosity about when my last batch of comics that I sent 2 months ago would be arriving. I wasn't worried or anything. But after we had the conversation and I had to really think about it, it seems, unfortunately, it looks like I might not be able to do the submitting to PGX anymore. And it has nothing to do with them. Basically, for the deal to work, which I totally understand, so I have no problems with it, just kind of sucks for me. I had it to where I only had to pay the shipping cost one way, and they were doing signature verification, pressings, and gradings for free. And I gave the discounts codes for people so they could use it and hopefully bring them advertisements. And basically they said for months, hardly anybody has been using the discount codes to the point where they're actually losing money grading my books. So they gave me the option. They didn't say they'd stop, but I would have to pay cost, which would be about $50 a month to send them, which to most people would seem like not a big deal. But after me having to ship the books out, which costs about $20, it's about $70 a month, which when you've been unemployed since October, that's unfortunately something that might not be able to happen anymore. So it seems like I have 3 batches still coming, but it looks like those might be my last. And it's not because I want to, and it's not because they want to stop it. I completely understand that, they did it because they wanted advertisement, which is, I don't blame them. And unfortunately, my channel just doesn't get enough, views and people that are subscribed to me to use the services, or at least use the discounts, so they don't know. And they're just losing money grading my books for me. So if anything, I want to thank PGX and Daniel for giving me the opportunity for 6+ years. If things change and I could, have something happen where financially I can do it, but I have to put bills ahead of the one thing I had left that was for me, unless something changes, it looks like I have to end it here, and that sucks. And I wish nothing but the best for PGX, just because even if this ends up not working anymore and I can't afford to do it anymore, I have nothing bad to say about them, nor will I ever. I 100% understand where they're coming from with that, and I'm sure they probably waited, because at one point I didn't even have to pay shipping, and they took a couple years before they even asked for $15 for shipping. So I completely understand, but like I said, being unemployed since October, and my finances have been drained, that's why I've been doing my auctions. What seems like no big deal, $70 a month, when it comes down to sending them $50 and paying about $20, $21 in shipping costs, is just something I don't see unless things change, which I'm sure if I got myself back on track or something, I'm sure I would be able to continue, because like I said, it's not like they told me it has to stop or anything. But it was the one thing I had left to look forward to, and unfortunately that's going to be gone. No fault of PGX at all. It's just, for a business to do business with somebody, it has to be mutual. And if I'm the only one gaining something from it and they're not, then it's not a mutual benefit. So I completely understand. And if I was if I had the money, I would be doing no problem with that increase. And they've been nothing but generous and good to me over the years. And as they say, nothing lasts forever. So unless things change for me financially, it looks like there will be 3 more PGX videos coming, and that may be the end of it. I mean, I don't know what to say at that point. I mean, like I said, I barely have anybody watch my videos anymore, and that's fine. It's understandable. I don't do drama anymore. I don't do clickbait. I don't promote garbage just because it's popular to get views. And I don't promote comics that I don't believe in. And unfortunately, the majority of people that I've seen that watch other people's bigger channels, they care more about money than integrity. And that's why there are some channels that are always going to be successful, because they're willing to do whatever it takes to make their money. And unfortunately, or I guess for me, fortunately, my integrity means more than the money. And I'm paying the price for that now. So as much as I hate the relationship with PGX, it looks like I just have no choice. If things turn around for me financially, then I'll pay them the $50 and the $21 it takes to ship the comics and continue to do it. So I just wanted to say that I have no their situation 100%. It's just sad because, it's one of the few things, at least as comics are concerned, that I got to look forward to, and all good things come to an end. So if it changes, I'll give you an update, but unfortunately, there's just not enough people watching my channel to warrant a company to really want to do business with me. And again, they didn't want to stop. They were just asking. They even asked how I felt about it. So, I mean, I'm sure it's not something they wanted to do. It's just, as they say, it's nothing personal, just business. So, to Daniel Patterson at PGX, it's been an incredible run. The fact that you gave me a basically no-name channel the opportunity to do stuff like this, I will be forever grateful. You've always taken care of me. You've always been communicating with me. And if I get things back on track, I 100% would love to continue. But even if I can't, I have nothing bad to say about your company. And I wish you guys nothing but great success. And I hope my viewers will still continue to use them. And I don't know if they'll still honor the coupons, but I'll leave them up and I'll let them make that decision. Because, hey, if they can make business and make money, I'm all for it. So, yeah, I just realized my video was really close up, so I apologize. So anyway, Logan says you could still talk comics, right? Yeah. But I really just, unless things change, I just don't have money to buy comics anymore. I mean, I'll do auctions from now and then, and if I feel up to it, I'll make videos. But I mean, I basically get, you should see some of the comments I've had to delete. I get nothing but nasty people who find enjoyment of people's misery, and that's fine. That there are people like that in this world, but my motivation is basically at an all-time low. And being cooped up in my house since October, not like I haven't tried to do things, but being here in Florida, no friends, because the pandemic basically changed the world, and people don't want to associate with people anymore. And anyway, most people, 99% of the people, don't care about what I'm saying right now. If I can, I still have plenty of comics I can unbox, but it's going to be fewer than normal videos because the motivation just isn't there right now. And this kind of just sucked the wind out of me. So we'll see what happens. You never know. Good things can happen. when you don't expect it. So, you know, this too shall pass. So, but I always like to be honest with my subscribers. I don't play games, and yeah, that's it. All right, so I'll keep you guys posted. Lewis says, "Do I miss New York?" Not at all. Um, I miss my friends and family. Well, I can't even say. Well, my mother lives in New York, so I could say I miss my mother from New York. But the rest of my family, some of the people in my family still wear masks to this day, and are afraid to go out in public. So they've basically become mentally challenged at this point. I miss my friends from New York, but I don't miss anything else about New York. I don't regret one bit moving to Florida. It's the best thing that I ever had happen. It's just that I moved here in 2019, didn't really know anybody, obviously, because I have no family or friends here. And by the time I started establishing friendships, the pandemic happened for 2.5 years, and people just changed the way they associated. People didn't want to go to people's houses. People didn't want to go out. So it was just never had the time to make friends. And being out of work, it's just me and my wife, you know. But I don't regret moving to Florida one bit. I wouldn't change it for the world. Even if I knew now, before I was going to happen, I'd still have made that move. The politics, the taxes, the people in general in New York, you don't realize how bad people are until you move to a place where people are at least kind. I may not have, friends here, but people have been pretty much nothing but kind. No backstabbers, no traitors, no people that pretend to be your friend, no users, at least the people I've encountered. So I have no regrets. But, life sometimes throws you lemons. You got to figure out lemonade. So I don't want to end the PGX thing. I don't have to end it. It's not like they're saying, Chris, we don't want to do business with you anymore. It's just, without a job and without a steady income, I just couldn't afford what is now going to be considered a luxury. And that's kind of it. So, Lewis says, Rovid messed up everything. Your market stand, I remember. Yeah. The whole pandemic destroyed my flea market business. I was also a massage therapist, so I lost that business. The DJ business almost was lost. So it's not a lack of trying. It's just everything that I've done and worked hard for has failed. It is what it is. I mean, obviously everything happens for a reason, and I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, that's why I'm so angry at how much they've lied about with the whole pandemic. Whether you believe in it or not, I mean, personally, and I'm saying this to anybody, I don't care what anybody else thinks or believes. You're allowed to think or believe whatever you want, even if it's right or wrong. I can only go by what I believe and what I think and what I've experienced. And this whole pandemic basically destroyed me. And it's not like me giving up or anything. But, you can only get punched in the gut so many times before you start questioning wanting to come up. And this one, like I said, I don't blame PGX at all. They haven't officially said you have to stop. But I can't afford it, at least for now. So it looks like, at the very least temporarily, the one thing I had left to look forward to is coming to an end. And it is what it is, But anyway, I want to thank the few people that will be listening to the show. I'm sure the people who hate me and continue to hate me no matter what I do or say will have a field day. I'm glad I was able to help those people have a very nice day at my expense. I will never return the favor, and I want to be grateful for those people to show me the type of person I will never be. I will never make myself feel better at somebody else's pain and suffering and misery. But there are plenty of people out there that, they're what I call energy vampires. So congratulations to them. To anybody who hits the thumbs down, congratulations. I hope it brings you the joy you need. And to those of you who can still forward their comics, get some great stuff. Take advantage of the fact there's going to be people like me selling stuff just to pay bills, but be grateful to those like me who have them, because just imagine if you had to pay bills and you didn't have the comics to sell. In the end, they're just pieces of paper with colored words and pictures on them. So I love them. I loved having the flea market. I love doing my massage business. I love doing the DJing, but they've all been taken from me. And I don't know what to do from here. But time will tell. You never know. All right. So anyway, I want to thank you guys. Nick, that was very nice of you for the super chat. And, I'll make a video soon. And, the 20 or 30 people who care about what I have to say will watch. And those will be the people I focus on. You guys have a great day. Thanks for listening.